All right, so our notes, whether you use ABC123, go ahead and set them up either in a Google Doc or on a sheet of paper. Today might be easier to do on a sheet of paper because you're going to be drawing a graphic organizer, but if you'd rather do it on a Google Doc, that's absolutely fine too. All right, so very first heading in your notes, federalism. Remember, you're just writing down the bolded and underlined information. Federalism is the political organization that unites separate states within an overarching political system. So, really, what that means is if we were to apply this to the US government, we have the national government, we have the state government, and we even have local governments all working together under a single unified government of the US government. If you need more time to write this down, go ahead and put the video on pause, push play when you're ready. All right, new heading in your notes, 3 branches of state government. Writing down just the bolded and underlined information. These should sound super familiar. We have the executive branch headed by the governor. We have the judicial branch headed by the Minnesota Supreme Court. Yes, we do have our own Supreme Court. And then third branch is the legislative branch, and we have the senators representing Minnesota and the House members from Minnesota within the districts that we have set up. If you need more time to write this down, go ahead and put the video on pause. Push play when you're ready. All right, so in your notes, you're going to create a graphic organizer to describe the 3 branches of state government and answer these questions under those 3 branches. Who is the governor of Minnesota? How many justices are on the Minnesota Supreme Court? Who are the 2 senators from Minnesota? What district is Buffalo in? And who is our representative? You're going to be doing a web search to fill in this information. You might know some of this information off the top of your head, and that's fine too. Now, this is a lot of information. So I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of how you can organize your graphic organizer. But if you have a different idea of how you want to set it up, go ahead and do whatever works best for you. This is just an example. So I have my 3 branches, legislative, executive, judicial. Under legislative, I'm going to make a little line and a box underneath it for our 2 senators that represent Minnesota, 1, 2. And then underneath that, I'm going to make another little line, and I'm going to make a box where I identified the district that Buffalo's in and who our representative is for our district. And remember, you can use your knowledge off the top of your head if you know it. Otherwise, just do a web search. Under executive, I'm going to put a little line in a box to identify who the governor is. Under judicial, I'm going to put a line in a little box to identify how many justices are on the Minnesota Supreme Court. And that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, you can always pop in during our scheduled Google Meet. You can come to office hours using that same Google Meet from 1:30 to 3. You can also email me or call or text that Google Voice phone number.